What's going on, YouTube? Back again with another video here on the channel and another video with one of the displays in my house. Today's star of the show is going to be my 77-inch LG C2. If you are a follower of the channel, you've seen plenty of videos with this, ranging from settings videos to software updates to even burn-in, which is still on the display right now, obviously, as it's permanent image retention, but you probably can't see it. That's okay. Just want to let you know this display is still going strong. I still use it every single day, and the burn-in that's there, and there's a lot of it, I really don't even notice it, mainly because this display has been retired from gaming and now is just our master bedroom display, so we're just getting some late night content before falling asleep. But anyway, this video is not about the burn-in or any of that stuff. It's actually about software updates. And LG, bravo to you for continuing to push out software updates to a display that came out in late winter, early spring 2022. Now, I know some of you hate the constant software updates, and I get that. I really do, especially considering a lot of the times they break your features you're using. But the fact that they are committed to continually updating these, and in this case, upgrading the WebOS all the way from WebOS 22 to 25, good on you, LG. So let's go ahead and get the settings menu going here. So I'm going to go ahead and press and hold the settings button, and we're going to wait for it to open up. We're going to go to support, software update, and the firmware version number that's been on this display for a while now is 23.25.55. I believe this is the one that came with WebOS 24. So I've actually had WebOS 24 on this display for a while. The new firmware version number that's rolling out is 33.22.52. And if you're a follower of the channel, you've seen this a couple of times already, because this is the exact same firmware version number that has rolled out to another couple. This is the exact same firmware version number that's rolled out to a couple of other displays I have in the house, being my C3 and my G4. But we'll go ahead and pop through this right here just to give you kind of a snapshot of what to expect. Honestly, I wish LG would do this for all their software updates moving forward. You know, where they just kind of pop in some notes right here before you update, and you can then make the decision whether you want to actually do it. LG, if you're watching my videos, and I fully believe you are at this point, put the notes, even if it's just to say fixing minor bugs, just put that right here. Just put it right here. And then we'll have some sense of what comes with the update, and then we can choose. Now, maybe that's part of it. You don't want us choosing. You actually want us to install them, whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead and scroll through here. I've highlighted these in a couple of other videos. I'll card those in if you want to check them out, but that way you can kind of quickly pause and see what's going on here. AI Concierge Chatbot, cue cards for the WebOS home screen, personalized picture wizard. After doing the installation, I might actually go through this and see. I had a comment on one of my other videos stating that they've improved this. I'm going to put that to the test. Let's keep going. You have Google Cast now, so you can stream off your phone or whatever. That's nice. And sorry about scrolling there too quickly. LG Gallery Plus. If you're someone like me that's kind of a nerd when it comes to screensavers and backgrounds, this is going to be cool. Although this is not LG, this is actually Apple TV 4K. But you can see right here, you can basically choose what you want to set as your TV background. The one right here that's comical is generate your own images using voice commands and enjoy them in gallery mode. If you have kids, if you have like teenagers or even some kids in elementary school that might get a hold of this function, just be wary of what images you might show up on your TV. Let's see, after the upgrade, I don't care about this. What I really care about is this right here. Make note, it is not possible to revert to a previous software version. So you need to really commit to this decision, because if it does something you don't like, if it breaks a feature and now you're annoyed, you can't go backwards. But that's partly what I do on this channel. You know, I install these software updates with no fear. That way you could see what happens and kind of get an idea of whether you should do it. Okay, and as we get down here to the bottom, I have to laugh about this again for the third video, that the update times may vary. However, they typically take less than 38 minutes. The 38 minutes is such a weird random number. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and install. I don't anticipate any problems during install because I've done this same install on 2 other displays now. But in case I do, I'll let you know. If not, we'll come back on the other side and we'll talk more about the update. Okay, update has finished installing. You see the message over on the left, software update has been installed. Update will be applied when you restart your TV. I'm gonna do that momentarily, but before I do it, I had referenced burn-in earlier in this video that's here on my C2. This is a nice image on the screen where you should be able to see it. Leave me a comment below. Do you see it? And if you can, what sort of images are you seeing? Do you see words? Do you see like symbols? I want some comments below on what you're seeing there. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the display restarted and come back on the other side and we'll finish up the video. And you could see it at the bottom. We made it. Software update has been installed. Now, I'm not gonna do anything just yet because I fully anticipate this doing some crazy stuff and then populating on the screen, which it's getting ready to happen. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's basically getting ready to walk me through the new WebOS. There we go. All new WebOS. LG like this format. I like how you, after installing the update, nobody has to really search on your TV somewhere to figure out what's new. You just put it right here on the screen. So because I didn't really walk through it much on the pre-patch notes, whatever you want to call it, I'll just kind of go through it here real quick. I did mention AI concierge and chatbot. So if you're somebody who's into AI, if you're somebody who likes to chat, there you go. Let's click this little button. The cue cards I talked about, news, gaming portal, new and hot, right here. I mean, they even give you a little fire symbol. So if you're somebody who uses the WebOS home screen, leave me a comment below. I'm curious if that's you, me. I do all my content off a streaming box like Apple TV 4K, but you know, it's good that it's on here. Anyway, they basically told you that they're updating that and you know, enjoy. All right, let's go next. Personalized picture wizard. This is the one I'm gonna do. And just as a little teaser, I'm gonna make a separate video on this. It shouldn't be too long, probably a quick video, 5 minutes or less. I'm actually gonna walk through this because again, I've seen comments on my prior videos stating that they've actually made improvements to this and it's actually usable. I wanna test that and I wanna see what kind of image it spits out after going through some prompts. And if you care about seeing that video and you would be excited to see it, leave a like on this video, subscribe, and turn on the bell. All right, let's continue. Google Cast. Enjoy high definition video playback on your TV via Google Cast. LG marketing. Enjoy high definition. I mean, we're talking HD. That came out back in like 06 or something like that. You know, why don't you say enjoy 4K? You know, that's a good one to grab someone's attention. You know, let's continue. Gallery Plus, like I mentioned, the most notable thing about this to me is the generate your own images. I might check this out too and just see what sort of, what's the best way to put it? What sort of images will this allow you to put in here? I'm not gonna film a video on that just in case, you know, just in case. But there you go. That's what comes with the update. Once I click close, it should take me back to the home screen on my Apple TV 4K. Let's do that. It did not, but you know, I had to click a couple extra buttons and here we are. And we can wrap up the video here with a nice fish tank, right? Who doesn't like a fish tank? But boy, there's a lot of fish going on there.
This is a nice fish, you know? Big eyes, but a nice.
Let me kind of wrap the video here talking about whether I think you should install this, and the way I would put it to you is this. If you're completely satisfied, like 100% satisfied with the performance of whatever firmware version number you are on now, my recommendation is always to stay away, even when it's an exciting update like this going to a new WebOS, and here's why. More often than not, I mean, I'm talking pretty much every software update LG pushes out is gonna bring you some bugs. And what matters is what type of bugs it brings and how much it impacts your viewing experience. So again, the risk is probably not worth the reward unless you're excited about Google Cast or Gallery Plus or the AI stuff. Take the risk, take a swing. Me personally, I'm not afraid. I'm installing it every time. I've been burned, it's broken features on my TV, but eventually LG gets around to fixing those and I'm a happy camper again. But that's gonna do it for the video. I'm glad to be able to do some content here with the C2. I've had it for at least 2 years now, maybe 3 years. And still going strong, even with the burn-in, still happy with it. But anyway, if you did enjoy the video, or if you're just a nice person and want to help support the channel, be sure to hit the like button. And if this is your first time seeing one of my videos, I do more than just software updates. I do settings for displays. I do updates for other things like gaming and consoles, etc. If any of that matters to you, hit subscribe and turn on the bell. But with all that being said, until the next one,